this is how to date a Cancer. I'm sorry. The two signs that I cannot stand are just Cancers and Libras. I like all the signs except for them. I like every single sign except for them. But I'm not gonna hate, you know. I mean, I've met one Cancer I like, so yay for that. And I just met her a while ago, and she's very nice. She's a friend. So I'm gonna get down and tell you guys what you're in for when you're gonna date a Cancer. Alright, you have to understand this. Obviously, they're the most emotional sign. They're the first water sign, the very most emotional sign. Now, you have to understand, in like spirituality and all that other stuff, emotions are the most irrational thing in human beings. They're just things that show weakness, I guess, and show vulnerability in people. So when you're dating a Cancer person, you have to understand that they'll show their emotions a lot. Like, they're not the type of, like, this is either a Cancer person, like, they'll seem very, like, calm at first, and they'll kind of seem mean. Like, they'll have mood swings, and they'll either be very, very mean to people, like, you'll just think they're rude and like mean for no reason, or they'll be very, very nice. It's either opposite way when you meet a Cancer person. They'll be very moody, I guess, because I think honestly they're trying to protect their heart because they're so emotional that they don't exactly want to let people in. That's why they have a hard shell at first, and then after you get to know them, they'll let you in, and they'll be nurturing and very kind and giving. But don't leave them because that will just tear them apart. And also, Cancer people, they cannot let things go. Once they have something, they can't let it go. It's very difficult, very, very hard. That's why they can be very possessive. That's why they're a water sign. Another thing you have to learn about Cancer people, since they're so emotional, it would be best, this is a message to Cancer people, it would be best if you never associated yourself into doing something that's against the law or doing something that's bad that you'll get in trouble with because your face will give it all away. Because you'll just give it all away. You'll either get very defensive that you didn't do it, or you'll be very calm and be happy and thinking that you didn't do it. You'll just totally look guilty, and it's too difficult for you. That's why there's a difference between Scorpio and Cancer people, because Scorpio have that manipulative side, I guess, to them, where they read into people's emotions, but it takes a little time sometimes. Like, Scorpio people have to get to know people and then sort of dig them in and give them psychological tests. They don't even realize they're getting tested, but they are. Like, they'll ask them questions about their life and stuff, and they'll study them, and like they'll totally be able to predict what they want to do, what they like, what they don't like, how to talk to them. It's very, very common that they could do that. Hell, a lot of my friends are air signs, and I don't know how to talk to them perfectly. And new ones are water signs like Cancer. Anyways, back to Cancer. Two things you have to be very careful of when you're dating a Cancer person. First of all, don't ask this on the first date, but after you get onto the fourth, the fifth date, or maybe the third, I don't know if it really progresses very well. Just ask them about their parents and ask him about his mom. Two things. If he hates his mom, go the opposite direction, because he's probably not going to be that type. He's not going to just go away. Just don't try it if he hates his mom. He really hates his mom, because that is very weird and odd for a Cancer person to hate their own mother. But actually give them a chance and listen to why they hate her, because if there's some special agenda behind that, like she left him when he was young, then okay, it doesn't matter, stay with him. Another thing is, if he loves his mom, get ready to do some serious kissing butt to the mom. because the mom's gotta love you. Because cancer people, they love their mother because, obviously their mother was the first person that they really saw in their life when they were born, and their mom has always been there for them, and even at their most emotional times, they've been there for them, so they very high value their family because they're the people that their emotions have been closest with, that they have shared their emotions to all the time. So if you get along with their mom, they'll trust you with their emotions, because if their family members, which they've shared it all with them, trust you, they'll really believe that you are the one for them, and then they'll completely trust you. It's kind of a weird situation, but yeah, seriously, you gotta make them like you. You can't be rude to them or anything. That's pretty much it. Yep, they can get jealous, but that's all. That's how to take cancer. Bye bye.